How's it going, everybody? My name is Good Dr. Dan, host of Packrats TCG, and we had some slight technical difficulties, so I'll just recap on this. Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering are both owned by Wizards of the Coast, so they decided to make a collaboration product between the two entities, and they came out with Dungeons and Dragons Forgotten Realms. Me being a huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons, I can't resist. I've probably been doing it for about 10 years or so. And one of these days, I will have to show off my collection. It's not super substantial. I play 3.5 edition. Most of this is about the 5th edition D&D, which it's not my cup of tea, but it seems to be bringing in more people to the game itself. So I can't call it a bad product. It's not my thing. I do have a decent collection of books. I'm trying to collect every book came from the 3.5 edition. I don't really think I'm even like a fifth of the way there, but I could be. With 10 years of D&D experience, it's you have a different look on the game because there's the nuanced way to play Dungeons and Dragons now is everybody wants to be a demigod and they never die and their characters are immortal, and that's fine. I mean, if you're what's the podcast name? A Vox Machina. What are they called? Matt Mercer's group and all them. Like that's a storytelling thing, and it's less of a game. But they're still doing a very good game. But that's neither here nor there. That's a whole different can of worms. This is about opening out the Magic product. And with slight technical difficulties, I had to stop. I only got one pack in, but here's where I left off. Orcus, Prince of Undeath, Rod of Absorption, Skeptical Swarming. See, I saw these, and these look so cool. It's the alternate arts, the classic. This is like 2nd edition D&D art, or AD&D. Inferno of the Stars. Wow. And these wow, that's really cool in foil. Wow. Put those in there. Oh, there's the Kobold, Minion of the Mighty. And here's the dungeon map, which you can I'm actually not sure how these work. I want to see these out and play one of these times. I'm not, normally I would just kind of put these in a token box, but these seem like they're very interesting to play with. So the chase card in this pack is Tiamat, and Tiamat. The cycle of power was spun far down in comparison to Modern Horizons 2, but that was to be predicted because of what Modern Horizons 2 is supposed to be. And it's supposed to be more of a standard set that was supposed to kind of be a reset for the next year worth of product, which I think is going to be pretty good from what people are saying. And Dragon Turtle, that's really cool. But with all that comes the skepticism of most people. And hopefully, with that skepticism comes, we still get the things that we want and we need for Magic. But either way, I think this is going to be a good reset for all of the next set of Standard. I have high hopes for these products, as it seems really good. I have Vecna as our full art foil, which is pretty cool. Either way, I'm a fan of these. My whole goal is to collect all the gods that are currently available in this, as I think that's where most of my enjoyment lies, is actually seeing things I've played against or played with. The lands are very pretty too. Oh, that's a really cute card. Eliwick. I'm not really sure I know Eliwick. Drizzt Do'Urden and all of his companions and stuff like that. There are many of his followers and things in this. So he spans from that. That is so cool. This is like an AD&D or D&D 1st edition book, like a rule book, and it's so cool. I'll put that over there differently. But I believe Drizzt is from 3rd edition, maybe even 2nd edition, because based off some of his abilities. I haven't read all the books, but I believe he's from 3rd edition to current is the span of his knowledge. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he might only be at third. I'm not sure. I will say though, okay, so Circle of the Dreams Druid is a very, very good card that people are highly speculating on because it is 3 green for add a green for each creature you control. That is very, very powerful. So there are a lot of very useful cards in this set that people are speculating on, and they're really like leaning into, believing that they're going to be the next big thing. There's a lot of these cards in this set. I didn't realize how many there were, which is fine. I mean, I'm just here to collect cool art cards. I don't mind. If I was looking for value, I wouldn't be opening it, to be fair. As I was saying before, it's in comparison to Modern Horizons 2, like this is night and day in terms of value. It's you need to hit Tiamat, otherwise you're kind of busted. That's really all there is to it. I do like the alternate arts. Mordenkainen, ooh, that's a cool little mythic. Let's put it up there. Wormshield Frost Giant, the Vorpal Sword, which I think is very strong, but people don't really seem to like it too much. Well, halfway through. This is our halfway point pack. In D&D, if you get the Vorpal Sword, your DM is not going to be very happy at you. Dungeon Master, or GM for Game Master, if you're not familiar with the terminology. But you, if you have a Vorpal Sword, well, you're probably fine. Book of Exalted Deeds. See, I actually have the Book of Exalted Deeds, which is really cool. So that's really fun to see. A Blue Dragon extended art. A Dungeon Descent is a new dungeon card, and another Blue Dragon. I guess I'm just going to put that in the full art. Sphere of Annihilation. That's pretty metal. Okay, so far, I don't really know where we stand. I know the dragon cards are in the top tier in terms of value from what I've seen. It's mostly just the dragons. So I can't really say too much. The thing that I have noticed, just going through this now, and we're on pack 7, is that 100% the organization of these cards is vastly superior. Oh wow, we got 2. That's really cool. Is vastly superior to the last sets. Like organization, it's super on par. Like you know what you're gonna get. You know where the slots are. It's not just you can get a stack of commons, or you can get a stack of uncommons and rare, uncommon, common, and rare, rare, uncommon. It's very organized. I like that. It might make the pack a little easier to read, but still, I'm a huge fan of that. Book of Exalted Deeds foil mythic, very nice. Extract Brain. If you ever have to deal with one of these guys, run. That's all I can say. Triumph Adventurer. Oh, that's cool. Iron Golem. Don't mess with Iron Golem. They are crazy. Owlbear, and they got a foil. Hall of the Storm Giants. Foil. Oh, that's really pretty. I have listen to me. I have seen quite a few error cards coming from this, but nowhere near as bad as Modern Horizons 2. But with that being said, error cards, if you were not familiar with, they still do hold a premium. There are buyers out for error cards. Don't consider yourself lost just because you got a bad cut card or a misprint or some kind of bad, horrible foiling. Dungeon Descent. That's really cool looking. Consider yourself like a deck of many things. Don't ever draw from the deck of many things. Don't. Trust me. Don't draw from the deck of many things. Oh, Mimic. If you, Beholder, that's so cool. Old Gnawbone, I think it's like number 2 or number 3 value. Black Dragon, that's neat. Instrument of the Bards. If you're going to open up this pack, I would do it for the flavor. You're not going to be getting super amounts of value out of this. This is not a cash set. This is strictly, from what I have seen, it's for the play and for the art and for the collectors and stuff like that. And a red dragon, that's neat. Adult gold dragon, it's very on the nose if you ask me. Wizard's Spellbook. So the do is kind of add the dragon cards, which I think those aren't in the top tier value. I think it's most of the named dragons in the mythic slot. Oh, Wandering. Oh, Swampy. Guardian of Faith. Radiant Solar. Wish. Neverwinter Druid. Jin Windsire. Osword. A Beholder. Delani Wild Mage. Okay, well, we're on to our last pack. Well, I mean, no Tiamat, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not really too worried about that. Although I would like to have her in the collection, though. Okay, Island. Very nice looking island. Ranger class. Class cards are in here. Wolfgar. Slurker of Dreams Druid. Under. Barwin. Mind Flayer. Yeah, don't mess with them. Krydle. Minsk. Beloved Ranger Foil. Minsk. He is from Baldur's Gate. That's where he's from. Interesting card to land on. Baldur's Gate is an old PC game. You can earn as a D&D module. Baldur's Gate's pretty cool. Highly recommend it. I think another one is Neverwinter the Game. That's on Xbox and PC, and I think PS4. I'm not 100% sure. But that's cool. Minsk. I actually really like Minsk. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, which might be sooner rather than later. Have a good one. Peace.